The Yoruba people say, whatever is beyond weeping, you laugh. Otherwise, you frustrate yourself, descend into depression, and may lead to suicide. Whatever is beyond weeping, you laugh. When I said that Nigeria's government has removed subsidy from Nigeria's international passport, you'll be wondering whether government was subsidizing Nigeria's international passport. But was Nigeria's government subsidizing fuel? Was Nigeria's government subsidizing fuel? And if so, from where was Nigeria government getting money to subsidize fuel? So, it's the same. Without claim of subsidy, yet government has increased the cost of Nigeria's international passport to unimaginable levels, to the extent of a 32-page booklet going for 100,000 naira, 32-page, 100,000 naira. And if you want the double, 64 pages, 200,000 naira. Opportunism, abuse of power to exploit people. So you can see that the criminals are not the protesters of Boko Haram. That has become the name of the Muslim community called Boko Haram. The community is simply protesting Boko Haram. Abuse of Western education to perpetrate haram. Such as claiming fuel subsidy where none exists. So now, without claiming subsidy, nevertheless increasing the price. So, and then I look at Nigerian life. Most Nigerians are Christians and Muslims. They go to church and mosque. They see how the two religions exploit people. Because Judaism, Christianity, and Islam are the most materialistic religions in the world. Yes, they are the most materialistic, the most exploitative in the world, and also the most divisive in the world. Because if you take Christianity, or the question is, are you a Christian? Are you a Muslim? Division. Now going into Christianity, are you Anglican? Are you Catholic? Are you Celestial Church? Are you Christ Apostolic Church? Are you Seventh-day Adventist? Or are you Methodist? Mention it. In fact, by now with Pentecostalism, you can't count it. You can't count the number of churches with their names and brands. And Islam is not different. Islam is not different. Islam is not less divisive than Christianity. Because anybody just wakes up and says inspired by Holy Spirit of God and starts his own or her own form of Christianity or Islam. That's how it is. But the bottom line is that when the way and manner people are exploited in churches and mosques, either asking them to donate or levying them, different manners of getting money from members. And that has that is now reflected in society, where the rulers who are Christians and Muslims are finding different ways of exploiting the nation. And individuals among themselves. So, I've been given the example of the leaders of the academic staff, of Nigerian universities that by themselves amended the constitution of the union to be extorting 2% of each member's monthly salary monthly, and to increase or decrease the percentage to be extorted as deemed fit by the leaders alone. A workers' union entitling itself to a percentage of each worker's monthly salary monthly in the name of workers' union. So, if government increases Nigerian international passport to exorbitant levels, exploitation is now second nature of Nigerian leaders. They take undue advantage of their position that they know common people cannot do anything about. That is what ASU leaders are doing too. They know that they hold the scepter. So, that is where we find ourselves. The real criminals are not the protesters of Boko Haram, as in the case of the Muslim community called Boko Haram. The community is just protesting against Boko Haram, abuse of Western education to perpetrate Haram. It's not the perpetrator of Boko Haram, but Nigeria's rulers, including doctoring a workers' union constitution and calling it amendment, getting bribe from government and calling it the workers' earned academic allowance. So, criminal activities like that, human exploitation is unlimited. And so a booklet of 32 pages going for as high as 100,000 naira. And if you want it double, 64 pages, 200,000 naira. So the choice is yours. Human exploitation, by all means, anyhow, human exploitation. And Nigeria, we say it has a government. Government that cannot secure the nation because of its own corruption and abuse of power. So, instability everywhere. Instability everywhere. And because the government is colluding with workers' unions such as ASU, workers are also miserable. If a workers' union is extorting a percentage of each worker's monthly salary monthly, and even getting allowances in their name, rather than allowing them to get their allowances, they will take a bribe from government and call it the workers' earned academic allowance. Oh, no. So, you should not be surprised. But as I said, in church and mosques, don't you see the multiplications of getting money from people? So, if you want to, for anything, they sell materials, everything is money. And I keep saying, Christianity, Islam, Judaism are the most materialistic religions in the world. most materialistic. Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. They are capital intensive. Of course, they start with building house for God, synagogue, church, or mosque. Even though when they said he built house for God, God said, "Are you the one to build house for me, or I'm the one to build house for you?" So I don't know how they turn around again to start building house for God. God, who is omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent in your life, in my life, in everybody's life. So, how did he become locked up in the church or mosque or synagogue that we are trooping there to be exploited? So stop trooping to churches and mosques if you face the reality of your life. So that you hold your government responsible and protest injustices. Nigerians have not learned to protest injustice. So the government can just declare all subsidies gone, and yet funding pilgrimage bus and subsidizing pilgrimages for privileged Christians and Muslims to please Islam and Christianity, and they feel secure. And that will not change until Nigerians stop trooping into churches and mosques. That's the truth. So they do all manner of things and get away with it, including claiming fuel subsidy where none exists. And even if there was fuel subsidy, it would have been used to make life robust for Nigerians in other areas. Electricity, infrastructure, free education, but no, all subsidies are gone. Indigent students should come for loan, even while claiming to transfer funds to indigent households. Anonymous indigent households. Anyway, government has removed subsidy from Nigeria's government has removed subsidies from Nigeria's international passport. Whatever is beyond weeping, you laugh.